Here's the pitch, fouled off. It's going to remain 2-2. Once again, beautiful day here at the ballpark. Very few clouds in the sky. The flag is blowing out slightly. The wind was whipping pretty good earlier, but a little bit slower now. But still, yeah, we've had a couple pretty long home runs by the Mavericks last inning. I think the cars were okay out there, but I'm not 100% sure. There's a rip foul. It's still 2-2. Over on KUKU 100.3, we got Cardinals as they're playing Washington in spring training action. That one's 2-2 in the bottom of the fourth inning. So if you're looking for Cardinals baseball this year, it's on 100.3 KUKU all season long. We'll have another spring training game tomorrow as we gear up. We're just a little over 3 weeks away from the opening day, which I still say should be a national holiday, but nobody's listened yet. Here's a pitch in the dirt. We're going to have a full count now as Peyton Cole doing a good job of staying alive, fouling off some pitches, and he's worked the count full now. Camden Edge steps back up. Here's the 3-2 pitch. He fires it in, and it's a strikeout. Peyton Cole goes down swinging. Center fielder number 14, Pete Ford. That's Edge's fourth strikeout on the day. He came in with 26 strikeouts on 14 and a third innings pitched. So he can definitely ramp it up there and retire some batters. He fanned 2 with the bases loaded last inning to get out of that jam. This one's outside to Keaton Ford. He got things started and scored the only Grizzly run last game as he singled and then came around to score. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Keaton Ford. Swing and a miss, and it is 1-2. That one was low and inside, but he turned on it and just came up empty. Nobody on, 2 outs, bottom of the fourth, and that one's by the catcher to the backstop. That's ball 1, ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. We're evened up now. Here's the 2-2 pitch, and it's in the dirt. Nice block there. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and another full count as Edge is starting to rack up some pitches now. I don't know if he's on a pitch count or not, but gone full to several batters here, the last 2 in particular. Here's the 3-2 pitch. And it's dribbler out to the pitcher. He underhands it to the first baseman. That's going to take care of the Grizzlies here in the bottom of the fourth. The 1-3 put out. Grizzlies go 1-2-3. The Mavericks are coming up. Let's see here. They're talking about it. I thought that was a foul ball off of his foot. So they're discussing now whether or not he's going to come back to bat. So we're going to keep it here for just a minute. If you're looking for the live stream of this game, go to Ozark Radio Sports on YouTube, and you'll be able to find it there. Drew Joyce out there in the right field. Got the camera set up, doing a good job. Dylan Groves back at the studio, keeping us on the air, and they're going to say that was a fair ball, and it's retired 1-3. So that's going to do it for 4 innings. It is 8-1, North Oklahoma Tanaqua. They've got the lead over the Grizzlies, and we're going to have a pitching change. We'll get that information for you here in just a few minutes. We'll be back in a minute and a half with inning number 5. It's MSU West Plains Grizzly Baseball on News Talk, KWPM.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
There are many great reasons to choose Missouri State University West Plains. Our small class size, dedicated faculty, and caring staff create a learning atmosphere that promotes success. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll receive a quality education at an affordable price.
Built to work, born to play, the Chevy Silverado is the truck that does it all. Power, performance, and reliability, mile after mile. If you're looking for a truck that won't let you down, it's time for a Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey factor makes for you.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
James Hurd here with you, West Plains High School Baseball Complex, MSU, West Plains Grizzly Baseball, as it's the home opener for the Grizzlies. We've got a pitching change, number 33, left-hander in for the Grizzlies, and I apologize, I do not have him on my roster, so I'm going to have to update that between games. I do have a 33 listed, but the left-hander is on the mound. Here's the pitch, and it's in for a strike. The batter, number 23, Christian Stratus. He's 1 for 2. He doubled and scored in the second, and he flew out to the center fielder in the third. And 2 strikes now on him. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out here in the top of the 5th. There's a ball to the third baseman. Going to have to hurry. He's got him. It's a put out 5-3. Out number 1. Good play there by Caden Cole. Number 22. Coble, I'm sorry. As he picks the ball, throws it across the field, and retires. The first batter, Christian Stratus. Here as we're in the top of the 5th inning, number 22, Caleb Watkins, the right fielder, steps in now. Lefty on righty, and it's chopped over to the Grizzly dugout, scatters a few players, and that's 0-1 on the count to Caleb Watkins. It's 8-1, the Mavericks with the lead here over the Grizzlies in game 1 of a doubleheader. Come on out. Still some seats here. We've got a really nice crowd on hand, but plenty of seats remaining here for this home opener of MSU West Plains Grizzly Sports. So we'll have game 2 after this. Then don't forget tonight, Harlan Hutchinson will have the Grizzly basketball game. They'll be making the trip up to Sedalia to play State Fair Community College, the Roadrunners. And then those teams will play once again. There's a ball up. Those teams will play once again Tuesday night for the play-in game, Region 16 tournament play. Tonight's game determines who will host. So if the Grizzlies can pull off the win, be sure to make plans to get over to the Civic Center Tuesday night. This one's hammered down the left field line, and it's a foul ball. Watkins turned on the up and in pitch. Close down the left field line, but it is called foul, and we've got a 1-2 count. Nobody on, 1 out as we're underway here in the top of the 5th inning. Christian Stratus grounded out to the third baseman to start the inning. Caleb Watkins stands in now, 1 ball, 2 strikes, as the pitcher looks to try to finish him off. Grizzlies just had that one big inning where the Mavericks were able to score 6 in the second. Then they gave up 2 solo shots. This one way up and outside. Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A couple long home runs. They're in the bottom of the 4th, and so that's where we stand, 8-1. The Grizzlies trailing the Mavericks. Mavericks in the black uniforms, white numbers and letters, and this one's pulled to the shortstop. He's got it, and here's the throw, and he beats it out. Just took a little bit too much time. Gabriel Borges got it a deep shortstop, threw it across, but that's going to be an infield single. Infield single for Caleb Watkins. He's 2 for 3 on the day. He had a single and scored in the second and then struck out in the third. Bill McCarter steps in. He struck out his first time up in the second, grounded out to the third baseman in the third. 1 on, 1 out. There's the pitch. It's up out of the zone. Ball 1, 1-0 count to Bill McCarter, the first baseman. Number 18 stands in the right-handed batter's box all the way back to that back boundary line of the batter's box. Right field planning to pull. Center field and left fielder straight up. This one's up again. Ball 2, 2-0. Watkins over on first base after that infield single. He gets his lead, having to take a step back towards first. Have not seen the pickoff move yet. There's a swing and a miss. It's 2-1 now. Good fastball up, letter high, and McCarter swings through it. We're set up here just the left side of home plate. The runner goes, and no chance. Stolen base by Caleb Watkins. As he picked a good pitch to run on, it was a curveball, off-speed stuff down low. Catcher had to dig it out of the dirt, and there was no chance of getting Watkins. And so they've got a runner now in scoring position, 1 out, here in the top of the 5th inning. Here's the pitch, and it's a walk. So we've got 2 on now with 1 out. Eric Harper is up. He was up the last inning and blasted a long home run, opposite field shot. He reached on a fielder's choice in the second and scored. Had an RBI on that fielder's choice and a home run, so he is 1 for 2 with 2 runs batted in. Here's a pitch low. Catcher does a good job of keeping that in front of him. Back in that one, it's 1-0 on the count. Harper's the center fielder. Once again, 1 for 2 on the day with 2 runs batted in. Runners take their lead from first and second. First baseman playing in front of him. This one's ripped down the left field line. Left fielder comes up with it, and it's going to score a run. That stolen base paid off big as Caleb Watkins comes around to score. McCarter moves up to second on the RBI single from Eric Harper. He's having a big day, 2 for 3 now with 3 runs batted in. Carson Taylor steps into the plate, second baseman, as you probably heard come over the speaker there. My new buddy Bo Kreitz over there doing the public address announcing. Got to talk to that young man beforehand. Wants to be a sports broadcaster, and I guarantee you he's going to do it. First one's outside. Ball 1. We've got a timeout as the pitching coach is going to come out and have a chat. 1 ball, no strikes. It is 9-1 now. Mavericks with the lead here. We're at the top of the 5th inning. Beautiful day over here on the campus of West Plains High School. Come on out. Plenty of time. Got this game going on. Got another one. It's a doubleheader today, and couldn't pick better weather for a doubleheader. We've really had some nice weather this week. Get a little bit of a chance of rain, I think, Monday evening and Tuesday. The temperatures are going to stay nice. Spring's in the air. Let's just hope it sticks around. Number 20, Eric Harper's over on first base. First baseman plays behind him. Got a runner on second. That's Bill McCarter. So 2 on, as we've just got 1 out here. Retired the first batter, ground out to the third baseman. Then Watkins reached on an infield hit as the shortstop was just a little bit too late. Stole second and come around on the RBI single by Eric Harper. Once again, Harper's having a really good game. He's 2 for 3, scored 2 runs, and he has driven in 3. Carson Taylor waits for the pitch. There's a pickoff attempt to second base. Was not close, just kind of keeping him honest. McCarter able to dig back in, but there was not even a tag attempt. Good idea, though, getting that big lead. Cut it down a step. And on a single, you might have a little bit more of a chance to throw him out. That pitch misses. I believe it's 2-0. I have not seen the umpire officially call that, but I believe that's what I've got down. Runners get their lead from second and first. Left-hander, here it goes, and this one is chopped into the outfield. Runner had to hold up. Here's the throw to third, and it's missed, but off of the screen there, so they were able to keep the ball in front of them. That is a single by Carson Taylor. Runner on second had to make sure to get a good look that one did not get caught. So he made it over in time. Throw was just a little bit offline. It got past the third baseman, but stayed in play. Joey Canzoni is up. He scored twice today. Flew out the center fielder. Pitch goes back to the screen, but the runners are not able to advance. Ball 1. He led off the game with a fly out to center field. Then in the second, he was hit by a pitch and scored. Then in the fourth, he hit a long home run. So he's 1 for 2 with a home run. That one gets in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice pitch. They're on the inside corner. Left-hander versus right-hander. Bases loaded, 1 out. Grizzlies need a double play ball to get out of this one. Gets a sign. Here's the pitch. It's inside, but it misses. 2-1. Definitely do not want to walk in here and walk in a run. Need to make them earn it. He hit a long one to center field beyond the scoreboard last time up. Oh, he took a big rip, fouls this one off. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases juiced here in the top of the 5th. It is 9-1. Mavericks with the lead as they've scored 1 run here in the top of the 5th. Caleb Watkins singled, stole a base, and was able to score on an RBI hit. This one's passed. Wild pitch scores the run. And it is now 10-1. As runners move up to second and third. Now they're second and third, 1 out. Double play is out of order as far as a ground out double play now. The wild pitch scores 1. Runners on second and third. Harper is the runner at third base. Taylor is the runner at second, and a big strikeout there. Needed that. 2 outs now here in the top of the 5th. And Will Johnson is going to step in. He is 1 for 3. He had a 2 RBI single and then has struck out the other 2 times. Struck out in the first, and 2 RBI single in the second, and then a strikeout in the fourth. This one's way up, and ball 1, 1-0 to the batter, Will Johnson. Will Johnson's now got 2 home runs as he's got 1 home run on the season. Here's a ground ball to the second baseman. He's got it. looks over, gets it 4-3 on the putout, and that's going to do it. The Mavericks, though, are able to score 2 runs on 3 hits, and they now lead 10-1 as we get ready for the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to MSU West Plains Grizzlies baseball on KWPM 105.1 FM, 1450 AM, and live streamed at Ozark Radio Sports on YouTube. Back in 90 seconds.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
And we're back, West Plains High School baseball field, MSU Grizzlies with their home opener. Got a nice crowd out here, but there's still room. Come on out and support the Grizzlies. It's the inaugural season of MSU West Plains baseball. They come into the day 5-8. They trail this one 10-1 as we are in the bottom of the 5th inning, and Alex Biermeyer steps in. Here's the pitch. Edge still pitching for the Mavericks. And it is a 1-0 count. 2-0 as that one misses. I think I said Bo Kreitz earlier. It's Max Kreitz that was doing the public address announcing. That one's fouled and out of play. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here to Alex Biermeyer. He was retired 3 unassisted in the first inning. He walked and made it to third. Could not come in the third. This is his third trip. He is 0 for 1. There's a strike 4 in there. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Bottom of the 5th inning. Left-hander steps in and swings and misses. And that is out number 1 here in the bottom of the 5th. 5th strikeout on the day for pitcher Cameron Edge. Told you coming into today, 4-0 record. A very nice ERA, 1.26 ERA coming into today, and he had 26 strikeouts on the season and 14 innings pitched. He's added 5 more today. Gabriel Borges, the shortstop, he's in. He watches one go outside for ball 1. 1-0 is the count. Here's the pitch. And it's in there. Strike 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gabriel Borges. He walked in the first inning. Was stranded at third. He had a nice sacrifice in the third, so he's 0 for 1. And we've got another hit by pitch here.
Now batting number 21, Ashton Martinez.
Ashton Martinez is going to step in to bat for the Grizzlies in place of Garrett Hartman. Hartman was hit in the face by a fastball his last time up and had to be removed for the game. Zane Hunter came in as a pinch runner, but now they've got Ashton Martinez coming to bat. Ashton's a freshman outfielder, first baseman. Batting 111 on the season, the left-hander steps in, runner on first base, 1 out here in the bottom of the 5th. Grizzlies trailing 10-1. Ashton getting his first look at action today. He's played 9 games so far this season. Here's the pitch. It's a strike. 0-1 is the count. As the ball got away from the catcher, Blake Carver, but not far enough for the runner to advance. Borges gets his lead over at first base. A little bit of a secondary lead here. And we got another hit by pitch. And so we've got runners on first and second. And Edge is having a little bit of issue with control.
For 40, Trip John.
His third hit by pitch of the day. Trip Johns is going to step in. He's got an opportunity with 2 men on, 1 out here. The first baseman, he reached on a fielder's choice in the first. Then at a walk with an RBI there, he walked in the lone run for the Grizzlies, scoring Keaton Ford in the third. So he's 0 for 1 on the day. And here's the pitch, way up and outside. So, not sure if Edge is having a little bit of trouble with the grip on the ball or what's going on here, but he has hit a wild streak. That he hit Hartman earlier in the game, and then he's hit the last 2 batters. He steps off, looks the runners back, runner on first, runner on second. That runner at second, Gabriel Borges, reach on a hit by pitch. Then Ashton Martinez, batting in place of Garrett Hartman, was hit by a pitch. He's over on first base. There's one, misses. Three balls, no strikes to the batter, Johns. 1 down here in the bottom of the 5th, 10-1, Mavericks with the lead over the Grizzlies. Here going on, and that one's in for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike now to Trip Johns. Trip batting .296 on the season. Swings through this one, full count. So what will the Grizzlies do here? There's 1 out. They've got a little bit of speed out on second base. Will they put the runners in motion? Are you trusting Johns to put it in play? And he fouls this one out. And I almost got it. You're under me. Unfortunately, I don't think I can keep a souvenir. Three and 2 count. Runners weren't moving last time. They aren't this time, and he draws a walk. So bases are loaded without the benefit of a hit, as Borges is on third, Hartman on second, Johns on first. And we've got timeout as we're having a meeting on the mound. They're seeing if the bullpen, they've got someone warming up in the bullpen and want to see if they're ready. So just stalling a little bit of time here. So we've had back-to-back. Well, we had 2 hit by pitches and then a walk to load the bases. So bases loaded for the Grizzlies. They'd like to get back in this one. Sam Atkinson, if he could get one into the gap, score a couple runs and just keep the line moving. Bases loaded, 1 out, bottom of the 5th. Second baseman's up. He grounded out, pitcher to first baseman in the first, and then struck out in the third. He's 0 for 2 today. Here's the pitch, and he swings and hits this one a mile high. and everybody was running towards me, and I couldn't find the ball, so I was just kind of ducking. All right, 0-1 count. Sam Atkinson as he fouls that one off. And I'm sitting right here behind the screen, so those ones that are going way up high just about got the foul ball. They did end up under my chair, so got that one back to play. A little too close for comfort. I might need a canopy next time. I don't know. Here's the 0-1 count. Bases loaded. That one's low. It's 1-1. One ball, one strike to the second baseman, Sam Atkinson. 0-2 on the day. Once again, grounded out pitcher to first baseman in the first inning, struck out in the third. A big opportunity here to get some runs going as he swings through this one. Nice fastball by the pitcher, Edge, and it is a 1-2 count. Hayden Bernard, the right fielder, is in the batter's circle, and he is getting ready. He's on deck. The wind picks up. Here's one. Is it going to be twos? 3-6-1 double play, and that's going to do it for the inning. I believe that's that. Nope, they're going to say he was safe at first, so he reaches on the fielder's choice. My apologies. I thought they called him out, so. It looks like we may have a pitching change here. And that's what we're going to have. So we got a pitching change as Cameron Edge ends the day. And we will be back in 2 minutes with more of the bottom of the fifth inning. Grizzlies trail 10-2.
News Radio KWPM with a weather update.
Time for a weekend weather update here in the Weather Center. Double H with this report. Now we got the heat turned off. That's really a nice thing. And our temperatures over the weekend, not as warm as the end of the week, but still pretty good. 53 the high today, overnight low 27, and tomorrow's high with sunshine should be right at 50 degrees. Find more at OzarkRadioNews.com.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit OzarksHealthcare.com.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Welcome back to West Plains High School Baseball Complex, as it is Grizzly baseball here on a Saturday afternoon. I'm James Hurd in for Harlan. Harlan's on the road to Sedalia. He'll have the Grizzlies basketball game tonight against the Roadrunners. And that one's a big game. Those two teams will face off once again on Tuesday night, but tonight will determine whether it is here at the Civic Center or back at Sedalia. The winner of the game will have home court advantage for the play-in game of Region 16 basketball play. We're ready to get back underway as we had a pitching change. Garrett Fulmer comes into the game for the Mavericks, the left-hander. He's made 3 appearances, so this will be his 4th appearance. He's pitched 2 2/3 innings. He's 0-1 on the season, but he's got a 0 ERA and 5 strikeouts. So evidently he allowed a inherited runner, or it was an unearned run anyway that got him the loss, one loss of the season. He pours the first one in, it misses. So 1-0 is the count to right fielder Hayden Bernard. Left fielder steps in. He's 0 for 2 on the day. He flew out to center field his first time up in the second, struck out in the third. Here's the 1-0 pitch with runners getting the leads at the corners. This one misses. 2-0. So 1 run in, and I apologize for the missed call. I saw the umpire call out on first base. I guess he changed his mind on the double play attempt, and Atkinson beat out the throw and got an RBI. So he's over on first base. This ball is outside, low. 3 balls, no strikes. Ashton Martinez over on third base. Runners going. It's a strike and a stolen base for Sam Atkinson. Now we've got runners on second and third here. 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Once again, 10-2. Mavericks with the lead. Base hit here. Could score 2. And it's a shot to right field. Right fielder circles, and he's got it. That's going to do it for the 5th inning. So fly out 9. The Grizzlies score 1 run on no hits. Leave 2. They've left 5 now on the day. And they trail 10-2. After 5 innings, it's 10-2. Mavericks with the lead. We'll be back in 90 seconds with the 6th inning. You're listening to Grizzly Baseball on KWPM 1450 AM, 105.1 FM.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Welcome back to the West Plains High School baseball field as we've got MSU West Plains Grizzly Baseball. Here on KWPM, live streamed over YouTube, Ozark Radio Sports page. Here's the pitch, 0-2 now to Blade Carver. Carver is the catcher. He is 1 for 2 on the day. Had a fly out in the first, 2 RBI single in the second, and walked in the fourth. 3 balls, no strikes to Carver. Carver, the sophomore, he was a third-team All-American last year. Preseason All-American this year. He's batting .514 on the season, slugging .1257, and he's hit 8 home runs. This one's in for a strike. 3 balls, 1 strike now. Young man has signed to play with East Carolina. He's going to be a Pirate next year. That's the alma mater of Alec Burleson of the St. Louis Cardinals. Here's the left-hander's pitch, and it's popped up a mile high. Right fielder, the long run, and he fouls out, and it is retired. So foul out to the right fielder, and it is 1 out here. Nice job by Hayden Bernard, as he had a long, long way to go get that one, but he was able to track it down, and there's 1 out here in the top of the 6th. Hayden Zakuritz is in. He was hit by a pitch and scored in the 2nd. He was retired on a ground out to the second baseman there again in the 2nd, as he made it up twice. He batted around +1. Here's a dribbler in front. Catcher's got it. And nice job. 2-3 on the putout of Zakurowitz, I believe it is, sorry. So he is now 0 for 3 with a run scored. Kristen Stratus, he had a double in the 2nd and scored. Flew out to the center fielder in the 3rd and then grounded out to the 3rd baseman last inning. 1 for 3 on the day. Looks at ball 1 high. 1-0 count. 2 down here in the top of the 6th. Grizzlies could really use a 1-2-3 inning here as we are winding down. Curveball in the dirt. And they say he did not swing. I checked with the first base umpire. It was close, but I believe that was the right call. So I'm staring right down the first base line. So got a pretty good vantage point. 2-0. Left-hander with the pitch. This one's hit into center field. Center fielder shades his eyes, and he's got it. Fly out. And that was a nice, easy inning there for the Grizzlies. No runs, no hits. Score remains 10-2. Mavericks leading the Grizzlies. We'll be back in 90 seconds with the bottom of the 6th inning. It's Grizzly baseball on KWPM, 1450 AM, 105.1 FM. We'll be back.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
Home of the Bailey Factor.
Built to work, born to play. The Chevy Silverado is the truck that does it all. Power, performance, and reliability, mile after mile. If you're looking for a truck that won't let you down, it's time for a Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey Factor makes for you.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic, Spine, and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Welcome back to West Plains High School Baseball Complex. MSU West Plains Grizzly Baseball is on the air here on 1450 AM, 105.1 FM, KWPM, live video stream on the Ozark Radio Sports channel. On YouTube, we got a pinch hitter in for Caden Cole, third baseman. It's Cody Fisher. He steps into the right-handed batter's box to face left-handed Garrett Fulmer. Remained in the game. Nice rip on that one. Found straight back. 0-1 is the count. Grizzlies trail this one 10-2 as we're here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Doubleheader today. So come on out. Catch the rest of this one. And then game 2 coming up after This one's chopped down the third baseline foul. It's 0-2 now on the pinch hitter, Cody Fisher. Mavericks able to hit a couple of long balls there to extend their lead. They scored 6 in the second. And there's a foul ball. It remains 0-2. Scored 6 in the second, 2 in the fourth, and 2 in the fifth. Grizzlies scored 1 in the third and 1 in the fifth, and that's where we're at, 10-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Nice curveball there by Fulmer. Gets Fisher looking, and that is a strikeout. That's his first strikeout of the game. Fifth Grizzly to strike out on the game. Peyton Cole, the catcher, he steps in. He flew out to the right fielder in the second inning and struck out. In the fourth, he is 0 for 2 on the day. First one's a little bit high. 1-0 is the count. Here's the next pitch. This one is fouled up and off to the right side. It is a 1-1 count now. Fulmer gets back on top of the mound. He looks in for the sign from Blake Carver. He's set and ready. Here's the pitch. And this one, short hops all the way back to the backstop. 2 balls and 1 strike. 60 foot 6 inches, and that one went about 50 foot. So threw that one straight into the ground. Might have worked for cricket. Cole steps back in. 2 balls, 1 strike. 1 out. Way up high. He's worked a 3-1 count now. Grizzlies need base runners if they want to get back into this one. Peyton Cole crowds the plate. All the way back in the batter's box, far back as he can get. Hard throwing left-hander. Fastball, he walks him. A good job by Peyton Cole, being patient and working the walk. Number 14, Keaton Ford, steps into the plate. He had a single back in the third and scored. Then in the fourth, he had a ground out to the pitcher. He's 1 for 2 with a run scored today. Cole on first base with a nice lead. Left-hander looks him back. Here's the curveball, and it misses. 1-0 to Keaton Ford. Here's the pitch. And we got another hit by pitch as Keaton Ford is going to reach now. Oh, they say it's a foul. Thanks to my buddy Max there. It looked like it got him, but I think they're saying that it got it off the end of the bat. We will see in just a minute. They're determining things. Don't know if they're asking for help. He's flexing the hand. Looked to me like it got him on the hand, but I think they're going to stick with the foul ball count. And the manager for the Grizzlies has now been tossed for arguing. Back into the batter's box. With a 1-1 count, runner on first base is Peyton Cole. It looked to me like that did get Ford on the hand, but they called this as a foul ball. So I'm not exactly sure if they said he offered at it or don't have the clarification here. But needless to say, the Grizzly manager very much disagreed with that decision, and he has been tossed. And so we're ready to get back into the action. One down here, one on, one out, 1-1 count in the bottom of the 6th inning. Keaton Ford waits for the pitch. And it's fouled off. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner on first is Peyton Cole. He reached via a walk. And he started out with Cody Fisher. He was a pinch hitter for Caden Coble, and he was caught looking. And this is low. And so we've got a 2-2 count now. A ball in the dirt. Good job by Blake Carver to block that one and not allow the runner to advance. Bottom of the 6th inning, 1 down here. Runner on first. Keaton Ford. He's set. Crowds the plate. Here's the pitch. And that one's a little bit low, and we've got a full count. Peyton Cole, the catcher on first base. Will they send him here on the 3-2 count? Alex Biermeyer waits in the on-deck circle. Runner is not going, and it's a walk.
Number 3.
2 men on now with back-to-back walks for the pitcher, Fulmer, and Alex Biermeyer. He's playing left field today. He was retired 3 unassisted in the 1st inning. He walked in the 3rd, struck out in the 5th, so he's 1 for 2. I'm sorry, he's 0 for 2 today. Runners on first and second. Grizzlies need some runs here, trailing by 8 as this one is winding down. First one, you're going to see it got in there, outside corner for strike 1. Beautiful day at the ballpark. Beautiful day to play 2 here. Left-hander wheels around, but nobody's there. Cole dove back in. So had a bluff there on the pickoff attempt. Trying to cut down that lead a little bit. Single should score 1. Get one in the gap somewhere. Got an opportunity to score a couple. This one's outside, and it is 1-1. 2 on, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, Grizzlies trailing 10-2. Drew Joyce out beyond right field, giving you the video view today. You can find that on YouTube. Go to Ozark Radio Sports and pull that up. There's a foul tip into the catcher's mitt. That's a strike, so it is 1-2 now on the batter, Alex Biermeyer. Here at the bottom of the 6th inning. We'll have Grizzly softball coming up here. We're going to be doing select home games there. Here's a swing and a miss strikeout of Alex Biermeyer. That's his 2nd strikeout today. Now there's two out, 2 on, bottom of the 6th. 2nd strikeout of the inning for Garrett Fulmer. Number 25, Gabriel Borges, steps back into the play. He walked in the 1st, had a sacrifice in the 3rd, hit my pitch in the 5th, so he's had actually no official at-bats, so he's 0 for 0 with a run scored today. First one pours in there for a strike, 0-1 count on the shortstop, Gabriel Borges. Peyton Cole at 2nd, Keaton Ford on 1st, both of those runners on by the way of walk. There's a pitch outside. It's going to miss. It's 1 ball and 1 strike now to Borges. Gabriel's batting .250 coming into this game. So with no official at-bats, he's still at .250. That one misses low. It is 2 balls, 1 strike for the left-handed batter. Wind blowing out to right field. Nice having to get one up in that wind, let it carry out there. We'll see how good Drew's hands are, see if he can rip one down the right field line. That one misses, and it's 3-1 now. In danger of walking, the bases loaded. So far, no balls in play this inning for the Grizzlies. They've had 2 walks and 2 strikeouts. Here's a 3-1 pitch for Borges. Palmer brings it in. This one's ripped into right field. Played on the hop. Gonna have, nope. Oh, Bill gets away, and 2 Grizzlies come in to score on the 2 RBI hit by Gabriel Borges. Give him a double there and 2 RBI. So great job of hitting. He just ripped that one down the left field line. Grizzlies fired up over in the dugout. So 2 in, and that makes it 10-4 now. Mavericks still holding on to the lead. And Ashton Martinez, he comes in for his second at bat. He was up last inning after he came in for Garrett Hartman, who got hit by a pitch back in the third, walked, and was stranded at third base. So Martinez, left-handed batter. Late on that first one, 0-1. Pretty good fastball there by the pitcher, Garrett Palmer. And Martinez just could not catch up to it. 0-1. Got a runner on second base. That's Gabriel Borges. He just had the 2 RBI double. Pull the Grizzlies within 6. There's a strike. Fired that one on the outside corner. It is 0-2 now. 2 down here in the bottom of the 6th. Grizzlies have scored 2 runs on 1 hit so far here in the bottom of the 6th. They've gotten a lot of free base runners today, but the Mavericks have just been able to get out of it. There's an outside pitch that's going to make it 1-2. So we've had several walks, several hit by pitch. Just have not been able to come up with the big hit often enough. That was a big hit there by Borges, of course, driving in 2 with the double just now, but could use a couple more if they want to get into this one. And there is another single. They're going to wave Borges home. He comes around third. Here's the plate. Throw is offline, and we get another run. RBI single. Ashton Martinez. And the Grizzlies have now scored 3 runs here in the bottom of the 6th to pull to 10-5. And we're going to have another pitching change. Garrett Fulmer is out of this one. We're going to have another pitcher coming in. We'll let you know who that is in 90 seconds. It's Grizzly Baseball. KWPM 1450 AM, 105.1 FM. We'll be back.
105.1 and 1450 News Radio, KWPM. West Plains, Missouri.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Ready to invest in your future? Studies show that a college degree more than pays for itself in lifetime earning potential, and Missouri State University West Plains is a great place to start. To learn more, give us a call at 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. Financial aid is available for eligible students. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Welcome back. MSU West Plains Grizzly baseball here on KWPM, live streamed over on our YouTube channel, Ozark Radio Sports. As we've got a pitching change, Keegan Baker into the game for the Mavericks. This is his fifth appearance. He's pitched 6.6 2/3 innings, got a 4.05 ERA, and 6 strikeouts. The big right-handed submarine pitcher. Yeah, he hits his first batter. So more of the same, as the Grizzlies are going to have a lot of bruises to take care of after this afternoon is done. First pitch, hit by pitch. So we got runners on first and second now. Ashton Martinez at RBI single. He's out at second. Trip Johns is hit by the pitch. He's at first. Johns has been on base every time today. He had an RBI walk in the second. He reached on a fielder's choice in the first. I'm sorry, that RBI walk was in the third. Then walked, but was forced out in the fifth. Now he's on with a hit by pitch. There's a strike. Sam Atkinson is the batter. And an RBI last inning. Here's the pitch, it's outside. Now, Baker, when he was warming up, he was throwing some submarine stuff, so looking for him to drop down. Crouches way down low. Right-hander's ready. Over the top, here's a ball into right field. It's back to the warning track, but it is caught. So the Grizzlies are retired. Fly out 9 for Sam Atkinson, and that's going to do it. 3 runs on 2 hits. It's now 10-5. Grizzlies trail the Mavericks. We'll be back with the 7th inning here on KWPM, 105.1 FM, 1450 AM, and Ozark Radio Sports on YouTube live stream.
Give Local First is a local registered 501c3 organized by people who are local to our area. Give Local First fundraises throughout the year and puts the money back into our communities where there's a need. Since 2014, over $215,000 has been distributed in Howell, Ozark, Douglas, Oregon, Shannon, Texas, and Wright counties. For more information or to donate, visit givelocalfirst.org or call 417-256-3131.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you.
Dr. Greg, Hirsch Feed Parts Department. For this month only, original Bad Boy mower blades will be at $17.99 each, and competitive priced aftermarket blades for $12.99. Plus, we have 2 quarts of 10W30 motor oil and 1 Oregon brand oil filter for the combined price of $14. Come see the #1 customer service parts department at Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Welcome back as we get ready for the top of the 7th inning. Got another pitching change for the Grizzlies. Evan Helton, the redshirt sophomore out of Stratford, Missouri, steps in as his 3rd appearance on the year. He's pitched 1.1 1/3 innings so far, 6.75 earned run average, 2 strikeouts on the season. So he comes in for the 3rd time this season. Going to face Caleb Watkins, Bill McCarter, and Eric Harper. First one swung on and missed. 0-1 count to Caleb Watkins, the right fielder. Watkins is 2 for 3 on the day as he's had 2 singles and a strikeout, 1 RBI. There's a strike. 0-2. Very quickly. Evan Helton throwing in strikes. Watkins batting .467 on the season coming into this one. Here's the pitch. It's outside and a little bit high. That's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Caleb Watkins, the right fielder. He's 2 for 3 today with an RBI and a stolen base. Here's the pitch, and it's in the dirt. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Got another game after this one, doubleheader day today here at the ballpark. And if you haven't had a chance to come over and check out the new field, do. It's just absolutely beautiful. They got the field turf there. Here's the pitch. It's fouled off to the right side. Do it again. 2 balls, 2 strikes, even count. Here as we are in the top of the 7th inning. North Oklahoma Toccoa Mavericks lead this one 10-5. 6 runs they scored there in the second. Then they scored 2 more in the 4th and 2 in the 5th. Had a couple long balls. The pitch is in the dirt, so it's full count now from 0-2 to 3-2. That one would like to finish him off here. Right fielder stares in and gets the catch. The call from the catcher. Here's the pitch. He's slow. He walked it. So Caleb Watkins, the right fielder, reaches on a walk. Bill McCarter, the first baseman, will now step in. He struck out in the second, grounded out to third base in the third, walked and scored on a wild pitch in the 5th. 0 for 2 on the day. Runner gets his lead at first. Looks at the bunt. Ball's outside. Ball 1. But McCarter showed bunt there. They've tried to advance the runner. Mavericks up 10-5 here at the home opener. This is the first home game for the Grizzlies this year. Come in 5-8. That ball's low. 2-0. And don't forget, as we told you earlier tonight on KDY 102.5, you can catch the Grizzly basketball game. Harlan Hutchinson will have that one for you live from State Fair Community College as the Grizzlies take on the Roadrunners to get home field for the play-in game. The runner's off, and the ball gets through the catcher. He can't find it, and he's going to third, and he's safe. So we got a stolen base and then reach third on a pass ball. So now, nobody out, runner on third. And the Grizzlies are going to play in on the corners, it looks like. Now they back up a little bit. McCarter showing bunt. Third baseman and first baseman both come in on the grass. He pulls it back and he walks. So 4 straight balls there, back-to-back walks for Evan Helton. Catcher's going to go out and have a chat with him. Runners on first and third here in the top of the 7th. Grizzlies down by 5. Number 20, Eric Harper, the center fielder, steps in. Harper reached on a fielder's choice, had an RBI there in the second inning. Hit a home run in the 4th, then a single in the 5th. So he is 2 for 3. And driven in 2 today. McCarter's on first, Watkins on third. Harper, the center fielder, is in the batter's box. Right-hander waits for the pitch. This one's outside. So Helton's first 2 pitches were strikes, and he's not been able to find the zone since. One and 0 is the count. And this one's hit down the right field line, and it's gone. Over Drew's head down there. Eric Harper's second home run of the day, this time a 3-run shot. And that one hurts. The Grizzlies were trying to claw their way back in. And now the Mavericks lead 13-5. That was an opposite field shot right down the right field line into the parking lot. And the Grizzlies trail now 13-5. Second home run of the day for Harper. He had one coming into today, and he's hit 3 now. Now here's a single into right field by Carson Taylor. The Mavericks can score in bunches. Still nobody out here in the top of the 7th. 3 runs on 2 hits. So far, Joey Canzoni, the leadoff hitter, comes up. He flew out to the center fielder in the first, was hit by a pitch in the second. First one's in for a strike. Come around to score. Then he had a home run in the 4th, struck out in the 5th. So he's 1 for 3 on the day with 1 run driven in. It's a foul ball, 0-2. Carson Taylor on first base. 1 on, nobody out. Top of the 7th, 3 in. Canzoni's the third baseman here on this first game of a doubleheader. We get another one coming up after this one. Here's the pitch. It's to the backstop. This was a wild pitch, and so Carson Taylor moves up to second base. So runner in scoring position, still nobody out. Doing some research on North Oklahoma the week leading up to this. It just seems like they have a couple big innings most of the games and pull away from people. That seems to be what's happening today. They had the big inning in the second, and then this one's got what appears to be a big inning written all over it. Runner on second, nobody out. Joey Canzoni with a 0-2 count after the foul ball. Here's the pitch. That one misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Canzoni, the third baseman, back to the batter's box. Pitcher looks back, runner to second, and he hits him. There has been a lot of hit by pitches in this game today. It looks like we're going to have a meeting at the mound. I'm not sure if we're going to have a pitching change. But Coach Kreitz is talking to him. So 2-1, nobody out here in the 7th inning. It's now 13-5. Grizzlies trail the Mavericks here on this home opener. I'm James Hurd in for Harlan. I'll be here for this game, Game 2. He'll be with you tomorrow. There'll be another game at noon. We'll have that also on KWPM 1450 AM, 105.1 FM, and live video streamed Ozark Radio Sports Channel on YouTube. So glad to have you along. The umpire comes out to break up the meeting at the mound. Just wanted to give Helton a little bit of chance to breathe, as this has not been a good inning so far. Grizzlies really need to get out of this and try to make a rally in the bottom of the 7th. Will Johnson, the shortstop, steps in. He struck out his first time up in the first. He had a 2 RBI single in the second, struck out again in the fourth, grounded out to the second baseman in the fifth. So he is 1 for 4 on the day. Showed bunt. Steps back in. Helton gets his sign. Runners get their lead from first and second. Here's the pitch, and it's a bunt. Perfectly placed. Nice sacrifice there. 1-4 on the putout. So the runners move up to second and third, respectively. That's Carson Taylor. The second baseman's at third base. The third baseman, Joey Canzoni, at second. And Blade Carver steps in now. Fouled out in the first. Had a 2 RBI single in the second. And fouled out in the sixth. One for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. Man, this one's way gone. Another 3-run home run. This time, Blake Carver, his 9th on the season. And it's another 6-run inning for the Mavericks here in the top of the 7th. It's 16-5 now. And it looks like we are going to have a pitching change. So, tough outing there for Evan Helton. He's got 1 batter on the sacrifice. 2 3-run homers given up. And the Mavericks lead this one 16-5. We'll be back in 2 minutes as we've got a pitching change here at West Plains High School. The MSU West Plains Grizzlies trail 16-5. Back in 2 minutes.
Are you ready to take the next step toward an exciting and challenging career? If so, check out the educational opportunities at Missouri State University West Plains. You'll find quality transfer and career programs at an affordable cost, as well as flexible scheduling options. To learn more, call 417-255-7955 or visit our website at wp.missouristate.edu. At Missouri State West Plains, you'll find new beginnings and endless possibilities.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
Bailey, Chevy, and GMC, home of the Bailey Factor.
Built to work, born to play. The Chevy Silverado is the truck that does it all. Power, performance, and reliability, mile after mile. If you're looking for a truck that won't let you down, it's time for a Silverado from Bailey Chevrolet.
This is John Bailey of Bailey Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Willow Springs. Come see the difference the Bailey Factor makes for you.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today, and you can also go online to donsautoservice.com for more information.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
And welcome back. Grizzlies trail this one 16-5 as they've given up 2 3-run home runs here in the top of the 7th. Eric Harper hit his second home run of the day, and then Blake Carver Just blasted a 3-run home run as well, and that makes the score now 16-5. Another pitching change. Gabriel Moore out of Stratford. He's a freshman. First action of the season. He steps in. The right-hander gets a sign. He comes set. Here's the pitch. And this one is yanked to left field and going to be retired. So one pitch, one out as Aiden Zakowitz flies out to the left fielder.
Number 23, Christian Stratus.
Christian Stratus now steps in. He doubled in the second and scored. He flew out to the center fielder in the third. He was put out a grounder to the third baseman in the fifth and flew out to the center fielder in the sixth. Here's a ground ball, retired 5-3 as the Mavericks bat around. But good job by Gabriel Moore come in and put out the fire. But Mavericks score 6 on 3 hits, and they lead now 16-5. We'll be back with the bottom of the 7th in 90 seconds. KWPM 1450 AM, 105.1 FM, Grizzly Baseball. We'll be back.
Ozarks Healthcare Orthopedic Spine and Podiatry. We're here for every athlete in the Ozarks. With a team of 7 dedicated providers, we've got you covered. Whether it's a game-winning touchdown or a tough tackle, injuries can strike at any moment. But don't worry, our experts are on call 24/7, ready to get you back in the game stronger than ever. When the stakes are high, trust the team that never backs down. Visit ozarkshealthcare.com.
Grizzly fans, it's time to get your growl on. For more than 30 years, Grizzly Athletics has been bringing heart-pounding action to the West Plains region. And this year, Grizzly Athletics is on the prowl with men's basketball and baseball, women's volleyball and softball, and co-ed esports, rodeo, and cheer team. Don't miss any of the heart-pounding action. And make sure to get game ready with Grizzly gear at the Drago College store. Visit them in-store inside Hastar Hall or on the web at www.dragocollegestore.com.
My name is CJ Collins, and I'm with Always a Future for Kids. Our mission is to help kids that struggle in our community. We do so by hosting events like Ozarks Gaming Convention, an annual disc golf tournament, kids' craft days, and other events throughout the year. We also help assist other nonprofit organizations with their events and initiatives. If you would like to donate or volunteer in the community with our organization, reach out to me at info@afkfoundation.org or message us on Facebook.
And now back to Grizzly Athletics from Ozark Radio Sports.
Welcome back. James Hurt here as the MSU West Plains Grizzlies trail 16-5 here in the bottom of the 7th inning to the North Oklahoma Tonkawa Mavericks. Mavericks was able to put 6 runs up in the top of the 7th. Grizzlies need to mount a comeback. Grizzlies have scored 5 runs on 4 hits, but they've left 9 batters today. Ball misses. Aiden Bernard, the right fielder, he is 0 for 3 today. He flew out to the center fielder in the second, struck out in the third, and flew out to the right fielder in the fifth. Bottom of the 7th. Here on doubleheader day of the Grizzlies home opener. Come on out. We got another game after this one. So still a lot of baseball to go this afternoon. Got a great crowd out here. We got a lot of people in the stands watching this one. Foul ball. Two balls, 2 strikes. On the hitter, Hayden Bernard, trying to get something started here in the bottom of the 7th. Sorry, it was 3-2, and that is a walk. The Grizzlies have got a lot of free base runners today, just not been able to capitalize on it. 11 base runners by either walk or hit by pitch today. So Grizzlies really need to take advantage of this. We got another pinch hitter here. Number 10. I'll look him up in just a minute. 2-0 is the count. Travis Porter, freshman infielder, up, and it's a pop out to the second baseman. So one down. And Peyton Cole steps in. 1 on, 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Grizzlies got to do something here. Peyton Cole steps in. He's 0 for 2 with a walk today. And he did score a run there in the 6th inning. Snap throw to first base did not get the runner. Carver tried to pick off the runner at first base to throw behind him. Here's the pitch. It's chopped over the mound to the shortstop, and it's a 6-3 on the putout.
Number 14.
Runner advances to second on the play, and Keaton Ford will step in. Keaton's 1 for 2. He had a single and scored in the 3rd, had a ground out to the pitcher in the 4th, and then walked and scored in the 6th. Runner on second, 2 down, bottom of the 7th. Keegan Baker with the pitch. It's low, ball 1. Here's the pitch. Curveball. Just missed. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's a pop fly to the right fielder. He's under it. He's got it. And that's going to do it for Game 1. The Grizzlies fall to the Mavericks 16-5. Going to take a 4-minute break. We'll come back with final stats and then get you ready for game number 2 coming up from the West Plains High School field. Grizzlies lose this one 16-5. We'll be back.
News Radio KWPM with a weather update.
Not quite as warm through the weekend, but still pretty good and a big improvement over that winter weather. Double H here in the Weather Center with an update. That's calling for a temperature reading today topping at 53 degrees. It will be a little breezy, and then tonight it'll be clear with 27. Tomorrow, sunny and 50. We'll start the new week Monday with a 30% chance of rain in the high 59.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Don's Auto Service is here to give you the confidence of knowing when you press your foot to the brake, your vehicle is coming to a stop. Your car's brakes should be examined at least once a year for the safety of you and your family. Preserving your vehicle's brakes is among the most crucial measures you could take, and Don's Auto Service offers quality, affordable brake service. Call or stop in today.